Hello and welcome back. In this exercise, we're going to be creating a weight converter program in Python. So we're going to be prompting our user to enter the weight. And if the weight he enters is in kilogram, we're going to be converting it to pound. And if the weight is in pound, we're going to be converting it to kilogram and vice versa. So now let's head straight into the exercise. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, first of all, we're going to prompt our user to enter the weight. So let's come down here and say weight is equals to input, and our prompt is going to be enter the weight like so, and we're going to be dealing with numbers right here, not a string. So we're going to need to typecast our input right here to float, something like this, wrap it here. All right, and then our second prompt is going to be the unit. So let's say unit is going to be equals to input, let's say kilogram or pound, let's say in bracket K or P. Let's actually put a question mark right here. So our user is going to enter either K for kilogram or P per pound. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and now start specifying our condition, and we're going to go ahead and start with the units. Let's say if our unit is equals to K for kilogram, bigger K, then we're going to go ahead and convert our weight in kilogram to pounds. So we're going to go ahead and now say weight is equals to single equal weight multiplied by 2.205. Actually, there's a typo here, should be weight E, not A. All right, let me actually go ahead and edit this our variable name. Let's say weight in pound, like something like this. And now after that, we're going to go ahead and now print our weight. Let's actually use an F string and say your weight is weight in pound. Copy this, paste this right here. All right, let's go ahead and pass our pound unit of measurement, so lbs. And now we're going to go ahead and check for the second condition, say lib unit is equals to P. We're going to go ahead and convert our weight. Let's say weight in kilogram in K, something like this. It says equals to weight divided by 2.205. Copy this, paste this right here. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and print our weight in kilogram. Copy this, paste it right below here and say weight in kilogram. Paste this right here, and our unit of measurement right here should be in kgs, something like this. And then lastly, we're going to go ahead and add an else statement in case if the user type in anything other than K or P. So let's say wanted to print, let's actually use an F string. Let's say unit is not a valid unit. So this line of code will be executed when our user enter anything else other than K or P, so it's not going to be valid. Now let's go ahead and check for that first. Let's go ahead and now run our script. Enter the weight, let's say 3.5, and hit enter. Kilogram or pound. So here it's asking us to enter either K or P, so let's type in something, let's say T. And as you can see, T is not a valid unit. So this is what this line of statement does within the else block right here. Alright, so now let's go ahead and test our remaining code. Let's go ahead and run our program again. Enter the weight, let's say 45, and hit enter. Kilogram or pounds, let's say kilogram. This is an uppercase K, so let's go ahead and hit enter. As you can see, now it says your weight is 99.225 blah 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 lbs. So as you can see, our weight is converted from kilogram to pound. Alright, so let me actually go ahead and round these numbers to one digit. Actually, this is a very long number, so let's go ahead and use the round method to round our number into one decimal digit. So let's go ahead and now round our result. Let me come over here. Let me actually go ahead and minimize this. Let's say round. So the round method, as you can see, accept two arguments. Our first argument is the number that we wanted to round, and the second argument is the number of digits after the decimal point. So we're going to go ahead and say round like so, open our parentheses, copy our result, cut this like so, put it right inside, separate it with comma until we wanted to round it to 1 decimal digit. And we're going to go ahead and do the same thing for our second calculation, weight in kilograms. So we're going to say round. We're going to go ahead and cut this number, cut, paste it right inside of here, and we're going to round it to 1 decimal digit. Alright, now let's go ahead and run our program again. Enter the weight, let's say 46, hit enter. Kilogram or pound, let's say kilogram, hit enter. As you can see, your weight is 101.4 lbs. So now we have successfully round our answer into 1 decimal digit using the round method right here. Very good, very good. So now let's go ahead and now try to convert from pound to kilograms. So let's go ahead and now run our script again. And we're going to go ahead and enter our weight. Let's say 56, hit enter. Let's say it's pound this time around and hit enter. As you can see, we have our weight is 29.5 kilograms. So now our program has successfully converted our weight from pound to kilogram. Alright, so there's actually one more thing I wanted to show you before we wrap up the exercise. Let me actually go ahead and show you something. Let's run our script. Now let's enter our weight. Let's say 35, hit enter. So for the previous attempt, I've been using capitalized K and P. So let's actually go ahead and try using lowercase p or k and see if our program will run. So I'm now using lowercase k. So our weight is in kilogram. We're using lowercase k, hit enter. As you can see, it says k is not a valid unit because if you remember correctly, Python is case sensitive. Uppercase K is totally different from lowercase k. So we need to tackle that as well. So let's come over here. To do that, let me actually go ahead and minimize this. We're going to come over here to our condition and say if unit is equals to bigger K, uppercase K, or unit is equals to lowercase k, something like this. And we're going to go ahead and do the same thing for our p right here. If unit is bigger or uppercase p, or unit is equals to lowercase p. Now our program is fine. We can go ahead and use either capitalized or lowercase p or k. So let's go ahead and now run our script, and let's go ahead and enter our weight. Let's say 76, hit enter. Let's go ahead and use small letter p and hit enter. As you can see, your weight is 34.5 kilogram. Alright, so friend, that's it about the weight converter program in Python. So I hope you love and enjoy the exercise and that you also took away something from it, and I'll see you in the next one.